All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, with Akim, the Great Millstone Atlanta Church. All right, back again with another pre-camp in transit. All right, we're on the way to camp. So we can do a quick lesson. All right, but first and foremost, we give a praise and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakwadash.
everyone to the apostles, elders, the Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect. All right, so we're gonna use an article that we have from a website called Mirror. Okay, and the title reads: Russian non-stop super missile will be ready to hit Western defenses by 2025. Excuse me. All right, this article headline it stuck out because it lines up right with biblical prophecy. You know, today in so-called United States of America, which in the scriptures identified as Babylon the Great, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, it's prophesied that America is going to get into basically a conflict with other nations such as Russia. It's going to be a thermonuclear war, man.
Yep.
All right, Russia is constantly upgrading their weaponry, the nuclear arsenal. All right, that's the will of the Lord coming to pass, man.
Give me a quick precept.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm not going to get Isaiah 9 and 5, Shah.
Yep. Yeah, man. This final World War. All right, we had World War I, World War II. All right, you speak about the three woes in Revelation 8th chapter, on the last verse. Coming to that time of World War III, man. You see the writing on the wall, so to speak. Go ahead, you go.
Right, it's Isaiah 9 and 5. Every battle of the warrior is infused knowing their garments rolled in blood, you will go to it.
Okay.
But this shall be burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, so, when did this prophecy come to pass? This is a prophecy that, it's written, but it hasn't yet fully come to pass because, it says, scripture said, and with this battle, because there were in World War II, there were two atomic bombs dropped, but that wasn't the end. There's still like the elder said, scripture speak about in the book of Revelation the three woes. The first woe, second woe, and then third woe coming quickly. So, just putting them all together, we know and understand that there's another woe, another war to come. And just like going through this article, this one's going to be fought with fuel of fire, man. And that's going to be ultimately the oncoming destruction of America, Babylon the Great, through those thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah, I think it's Isaiah 13th chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Babylon's going to be overthrown just as Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by basically fire raining from the heavens. That's going to happen on this side. Fire's going to come by the way of those missiles. All right? But I just read a little excerpt right here. The article is it's kind of long. It's going to this main point. It says Vladimir Putin's your Vestnik super weapon is reportedly incapable of interception by existing Western air defense and able to deliver nuclear warheads anywhere around the globe.
And one thing as far as the wars and rumors of wars, as far as this, even certain countries having to pick sides on who they're going to be allied with this oncoming world war, even in which especially the Trump administration, they've been so adamant about pretty much drawing the lines of their alliances with countries based on who they're trading with, because along with those trades, of course, you're trading natural resources, your goods and your services. But a big part of what countries trade is weaponry and instruments of war, in which one piece of machinery in which there's been like a line drawn in the sand, so to speak, has been those S-3 and 400 missile defense systems by Russia. because America knows that those are that's a super advanced weapon, okay, or defense system or machine of war, but it also presents a problem to America and their weapons because they don't control it. It's actually designed pretty much to counter advanced weapon systems such as countries like America and Israel have.
Daniel 12:4, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the word, fill the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And all this is coming up because of the technology that basically Esau has come up with these different weapons capabilities. It's basically used to destroy themselves. That's right. So it's not just the technology used to build a new Apple cell phone. It's the technology that the Lord created to give to these Smiths.
Yep.
Which were these scientists to create these missiles.
And what's heavy about what the brother said as well is a lot of technology that governments, especially the U.S. government, has developed in through R&D or research and development for the military. A lot of those advancements actually do end up in consumer products. Even like he mentioned, Apple iPhones, but things like GPS and then these chip technologies. A lot of that is actually fruits, so to speak, of a military advancement, man. You know what I'm saying? So it does kind of, tie hand in hand too,
Yeah, I had a precept. In that scripture, he mentioned how they're going to basically, the Lord had it put in mind where they're going to create the missile. And that's going to be used to basically, kill himself, so to speak. Speaking about the so-called white man. This is Revelation 6 and 4. It says, there went out another horse that was red. This horse represents the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Alright? It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. The great sword ultimately is the thermonuclear missile. They said that they should kill one another, man. So it's the same missile that they created, thinking that they're gonna basically, dominate the world, and, be unstoppable. But like Brother Adnan said, like Brother Yadar going into the same instrument is going to be used back on him, man. The same nuclear missile is going to be for his downfall, man.
Yep.
But that was the point on that. I had another one too.
Okay.
Psalms 11 and 6. It says, upon the wicked he shall rain snares.
Mm-hmm.
And the wicked, first and foremost, is indeed so-called white man. All right, pursuant to Job 9:24. And the snares represent traps. It says, fire and brimstone and horrible tempests, this shall be the portion of their cup. You see, so that fire and brimstone, all right, is going to come by the way of these missiles, man. All right, like going back to the article with Russia, all right, it says a non-stop super missile, man. That's going to bring out that fire and brimstone. That lake of fire speaks about in Revelation 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says back in the Psalms, it says a horrible tempest, which we know that's literal and symbolic because the Lord just brought that hurricane, Hurricane Dorian down there in the Bahamas, but that's also going to that wind that's going to come by the way of that thermonuclear destruction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's coming, man.
Yeah.
We here at Great Millstone, we put, the prophecies, basically, in the forefront of our teaching, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead.
Yeah, because like the elder said, we're taught, and we're really groomed to put the prophecy at the forefront of our teaching, because what good is it for us to warn the people if we aren't telling them what we can't warn them without the prophecy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But that goes into the spirit of prophecy. That's what testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
So by us, putting prophecy at the forefront of our teaching and of the doctrine, we're actually putting Yahweh Shai at the forefront of our teaching and our doctrine.
Right.
You got that in Revelation 20? think like it's probably like a 14.
Yeah, kind of Revelation 20 and 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second death.
Yeah. So death and hell was cast to the lake of fire, in which this place is what known as the valley of the shadow of death, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the land of our captivity. This is the land of this land that we drive and walk in, everything that we live in. That we're trapped in. This land is full of the blood of our ancestors, man. You see what I'm saying? This is hell. This is hell, man.
Right.
Keep going, bro.
Verse 15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
And that's really the point that I wanted to harp on, was that that's the 15th verse, Revelation 20 and 15, because once again we can only say it but so many times with so many different ways that the writing is on the wall. Okay, this is yet another piece of evidence that the elder brought up in the article, that the prophecies written of in the Holy Bible and the breakdowns that are coming by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua through the apostles, elders, and men of great millstone. This is just more proof, more evidence of what is to come, man. Okay, and we're not blowing the trumpet and warning our people just for the sake of blowing the trumpet. We're blowing the trumpet and warning our people because, Lord willing, we with us fishing, we're hoping to fish to find the people who will be written in the book of life, man. Because if we do our part to make sure that the wedding is fully furnished for the bridegroom, then we have a more sure probability of being saved and being welcome, being bid to the marriage as well, man. And to be properly fashioned in the proper clothing, with the clothing being the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the Holy Scriptures, man.
That's right. Yeah, the scriptures speak about, we basically believe to the saving of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would rather you people out, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, would rather you just repent, man. Repent, get yourself together, and turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But hey, scriptures say, hey, you're gonna have majority of the nation not going to take heed, man.
Yep.
It says in Ezekiel 38, hey, the blood is off our hands, man.
Mm-hmm.
We, do these videos constantly. We about to go to the highways and byways and potentially, if the spirit allows, speak on this some more. And so, hey, the blood's off our hands, man.
Mm-hmm.
Warns you, pipe unto you, so to speak. And scriptures say that people have not danced, man. Say that's on you, man.
Yeah, scriptures also speak about letting the filthy stay filthy still and the righteous stay righteous still, man. So at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna choose. It's already predestinated who's gonna be saved, but at the same time, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua are still so powerful, so relevant, that we still got to go and do the work. That's why we call it doing the work, because the word isn't going to come back to the heavens void. The word is going to as went out already, and that's already described, is going to return full. So that's what we out here doing the work, man. Pounding the pavement, so to speak.
That's right. Did you have anything? No, I had something. You brought that Revelation 20. You spoke about the second death.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the topic at hand. All right, this is 2 Peter 3, and I'm starting at 6, and verse 7. This is whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. That was the first death. During the time of Noah, I think we were Genesis 6 onwards, it's about the flood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was the first death. It says, verse 7, but the heavens and earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Yes, that's the second death that the brother read in Revelation 20, 14 and 15, man. That lake of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Which everything you've seen, which is several articles going on the topic. Now, I saved this morning. I saved like 3 of them, man, going to the missiles and Russia's doing this and Trump is like, nah, we got this. It's an arms race, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it happening? Because it's the will of the Lord, man. Bible prophecy is unfolding right before your eyes, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it on that. I mean, anybody have anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, we're going to wrap it there. Lord willing, you was informed and edified. All right. Giving no praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakwadash.
That one see the apostles, that was the great millstone. Lord willing, to the next lesson. Shalom.
Shalom.